Now, pressure is mounting on the Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu to advance the Gaza ceasefire proposal unveiled by the US President Joe Biden. Several world leaders are urging both Israel and Hamas to agree to the permanent cessation of hostilities. A joint statement by Qatar, Egypt and the United States called on both Hamas and Israel to finalize the agreement embodying the principles outlined in it. They said that the deal, quote-unquote, offers a roadmap for a permanent ceasefire and ending the crisis. Netanyahu says that his conditions for ending the war, that's the destruction of Hamas's military and governing capabilities and return of the hostages, have not changed. He called the truce offer a non-starter until Hamas no longer poses a threat to Israel and Israel's goals of destroying the Hamas. Striking a contradictory note, a senior Israeli source told Hebrew media that the proposal laid out by Biden provides the achievement of all the goals. It has a framework for freeing the hostages before a permanent ceasefire is enforced. This meets all of the conditions. In a phone call with U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken, Qatar's Prime Minister said that the mediators hope all parties will deal positively with the principles of ceasefire proposal. This includes withdrawal of Israeli forces from all populated areas in Gaza. Meanwhile, the families of the hostages demand that Netanyahu stands up and publicly accepts the deal.
את כולם! את כולם! את כולם!
We demand that Netanyahu stand up and publicly support the Israeli proposal which President Biden presented yesterday. Stand up in front of the Israeli citizens and publicly accept this deal.
At a weekly rally in Tel Aviv, demonstrators demanded that the Netanyahu government accept the ceasefire deal and secure the detainees' release. Police used force to disperse the demonstrators, but Netanyahu faces big opposition to deal from within his cabinet. Hardliners, Finance Minister Bezalel Smotrich and Minister of National Security Itamar Ben-Gvir are threatening to pull the government down if the deal is accepted. Gvir called the proposal foolhardy and added that it would be a victory for terrorism and a security threat to the state of Israel. Smotrich opposed the return of displaced Gazans to the territory's north and said, and I'm quoting here, wholesale release of terrorists. On the other hand, Israeli opposition leader Yair Lapid urged the government to accept the deal. He vowed to back Netanyahu if his far-right coalition partners quit. Meanwhile, on the ground, fighting raged in the besieged Gaza Strip. Battles ensued in Rafah in southern Gaza near the border with Egypt. For latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.